Welcome CP Algebra 1B, and today's lesson is on dividing rational fractions, very similar to yesterday because we multiplied them. Today we're just going to change it up a little bit and we're going to be dividing, so don't be scared. The big thing here is we are going to be taking a trip to good old KFC for these problems. You're like, what? KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken? Anybody? Well, the whole idea for dividing, when you're dividing, if you recall, what we're going to do is keep the first fraction. We're going to flip the sign, and then we're going to also change the last equation. So keep, flip, change. We're actually going to be flipping the second equation and changing the sign, but we will do that here. So right on into it. Multiply rational expressions. That should actually say divide. And here's the big thing, okay? Students want to right away just multiply across like yesterday, but here's the big old ticket. I'm going to zoom in here for a second. Ooh, whoop, nope. Here's the big ticket. I'm going to zoom in here for a second. Ooh. That is a division sign. Dividing, not multiplying. When you see this, you have to do KFC. It wants to go to Kentucky Fried Chicken. So back on out here now. Very simple. This entire blue fraction, I'm going to keep it the same. I'm not going to touch it. This is my keep. So it's going to be 24 over 5x. And that should be to the third power. Okay. Now, I'm going to change, or I'm going to flip, the entire red fraction. So what that means, I'm going to flip it. I'm just going to turn it upside down. So it's going to be 25x squared over 6. And then the last little bit here is the purple sign that was dividing. I'm going to change to multiplication. That was my keep. That was my flip. That was my change. KFC, KCF, whatever you need to do. Now, from here, it's just like multiplying. From this question here, it's just like yesterday. So once we are multiplying, we can see if anything's going to cancel out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is first look at 24 and 6. I know they can simplify to 4 and 1. 25 and 5, I know can simplify into 5 and 1. And what's with our x's? Well, if I have 2 up top and 3 down below, I'm going to be left with 1. So just pay attention to what all is left. Okay, I have the 4. Let me highlight everything. 4 is left, 1x is left, and a 1 essentially, and a 5. So I have 4 times 5 over x times 1. The answer would essentially be 20 over x. Okay? I'm not quite sure what this little thing is. Just disregard that, please. It should not be a 15 or anything. That's how it simplifies. It simplifies to a 1. I think that's what I meant it as. Okay? Keep, flip, change. Now, number 2 looks different. Oh no, you're so scared, but it's gonna be fine. It's just a big old division. This is really trying to trick you. It's really saying 11x to the 4th over 18 divided by 22 over 9x squared. Now you have in your back pocket that when you see this, what do you have to do? Keep, flip, change. So we're going to keep the first fraction, 11x to the 4th, over 18. I'm going to flip the second fraction, 9x squared over 22. I'm going to change the multiplication. And from here again, let's look at 11 and 22. That is going to simplify down to 2. 9 and 18 are going to be 9. And hey, what again? We have 2. X to the 4th times x squared, those are going to become x to the 6th. Okay, so Simplifying everything, I'm left with x to the 6th. Mr. Dvorsky, how did you get x to the 6th? Remember, x to the 4th times x squared. You add the exponents, leaving you with x to the 6th. Now down below, I had a 2 left, and another 2. 2 times 2 is quattro. Done. That's it. Keep, flip, change. Keep, flip, change. Keep, flip, change. Another idea here, but we are getting a little more involved. Here's where all factoring comes into play. One more time. What is that? A division? So we need to KFC. So we're going to keep 7x plus 21 over 30. We are going to flip the other one, so flip it like a pancake. 20 over 21x plus 63. Now I got a Texas accent for some reason. Change the multiplication, boom, boom, boom. 20 and 30, okay, those are really going to become 2 and 3, okay. Now, let's also look at these here. From yesterday, when you have those funky things, you need to remove the GCF and remove the greatest common factor. Okay? Again, just take your time. It's not about the answer, it's about the journey. Okay? Let's remove a factor of 7. Let's have then x plus 3 left. Okay? Let's remove, so that is over 3, multiplying. Let's remove again a factor of 7. Actually, we can remove a bigger factor. We can remove a factor of 21. Leaving us with x plus 3 all over 2. Okay, 63 divided by 21 is 3. Now, let's again recognize what occurs. So, from yesterday, if they're the same, they cancel out. Anything else cancel? Well, I see another 21, and I see a 7. That means this is going to become a 1. This will become a 3. Bada bing, bada boom. Everything left. I do encourage use of colors. Okay. Would be 2 over 9. So we are multiplying 1 times the 2 and 3 times the 3. That's how I get everything left. Again, these cancel out. By the way, you hear the music I decided to tune into today. Okay. The next one, we're just going to go right on down below. I will actually set this one up for you. Again, don't be scared. Don't be afraid. I'm here for you. Okay? All it really is saying what is 4x minus 24 divided by 3x plus 1. Division sign, everything below. 12x minus 7 over x plus 5. What do we need to do yet still? Keep, flip, and change. Okay, so what you'd want to work with is 4x minus 21 over 3x plus 1 times x plus 5 over 12x minus 7. Remove the GCF. Remove the GCF. And I will leave that for you to solve later. Now, just kind of skip ahead for right now, though. Okay, I want to show you one more example. So I'll leave you with this one here, but just hang on. Okay, just follow me real quick. Okay, this will be part of your exit slip. Let's check out this bad boy first, okay? I want to give you a little taste of something extra spicy, and it's not even that bad. Again, I'm here for you. So, first things first, what does that mean to do? Keep, flip, change. KFC. Going to KFC. KFC. X squared plus 4 over 4x. Change the multiplication. Boom, 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 boom. And we're going to flip this whole guy upside down. Jada ba 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 da. Alrighty. Now the name of the game. Okay, don't be scared again. It's just extra spicy because we got a factor. If we can. We got a factor. And anything else. So, let's take a look-see down below here. Again, I mentioned factoring is going to be your best old friend. So, x squared plus x minus 12. Factors of 12 that add to 1. I'm looking at positive 4, negative 3. That's going to leave me with x plus 4 over and x minus 3. Okay? Now, what else do we have? Okay? We have that underneath x minus 3. So let's just kind of rewrite everything I have. Okay? X minus 3. Again, where did that come from, Dvorsky? It's just right here, guys. Okay? This is why it's very important to be organized. Over x plus 4, x minus 3. I actually want to change something here really quickly for you. Okay, it'll just make things a little nicer. What I'd like you to do, I think it's a typo on my end, get rid of this squared. Okay, it's just x plus 4, because then some extra magic happens. Okay, for x minus 3, change to multiplication. Now, why might I want to change that? Well, that ends up making it x plus 4, x plus 4. Those cancel, minus 3 cancels, minus 3 cancels, and what we're left with is 4x. Now, don't forget, everything canceled out in the numerator, but we still need something up there. Okay, so the answer is more formally going to be 1 over 4x. Okay, awesome. What I would like you to do then is, two things. So you're not going to post these online. The very, very last thing, just think of this as x plus 3 over 1. Okay. I want you to try to finish this problem. So that's your first step. I also want you to try this one here. Okay. Before you do any of that, however, I would like you to go on in Google Classrooms and answer the essential question. How do you divide rational fraction expressions? So how do you divide them? Maybe give the steps. That's all I'm asking for. So that for Google Classrooms. When you're finished, try the other two problems. And that's all, guys. Awesome.